What's up, YouTube? Hudson Fan 15 back with another mail day. I have a few things that have been coming in here and there, and as you can see in the background, a rather large box from George, Cards You Crave. He did it again. Just got all the stuff finished for mailing from the contest, and something had popped up on his eBay that I put an offer in on that he graciously accepted, and then did what seems like he always does and really hooked it up. So I'll start with the only other UFC purchase is one of these notable nicknames. This is from 2013 Knockout, 11 of 25. Supposed to read Thunder, but he just wrote out Yushin for Yushin Okami. I did not have his auto, and saw somebody with that listed, made an offer on it, and they accepted it. So, what the heck? But it looks like a third grader wrote it. On to the Colts PC, T.Y. Hilton National Treasures, base to 99. Probably, and there's a couple other Colts base, and I'm probably not going to go after those unless I can get those super cheap. The Lux are going for ridiculously high, and I don't even know if I want to get a T-Rich. Found this Reggie Wayne Totally Certified Platinum Gold Parallel, and that is numbered 15 of 25. So won that for the minimum. On the way home from work on a Friday night, the draft going on, I believe it was either Friday or Saturday night when this guy got picked. Found this on eBay, like, literally I was sitting there waiting for my car to warm up, and I saw that the Colts picked this guy, and I picked this up for $6 shipped. 2014 Leaf Originals with the 1960 design. On-card auto of the one skill position player. I saw that they drafted Dante Moncrief. They didn't have a pick until 59th overall, the Colts, and they took offensive tackle Jack Newhart from Ohio State, which means that he's got a pretty sizable following, and his stuff is getting bid up beyond what I think it's probably ultimately going to be worth. And considering how bad I got burned with a lot of the Anthony Gonzalez stuff from Ohio State, I'm going to pass on spend a whole lot of money on his stuff. If I can get stuff on the cheap, that's fine, but maybe one auto here or there, and that's it. This is another one I was surprised that I got for the minimum, and I've never seen this on the back of a printing plate before. This is a 2013 Bowman T.Y. Hilton, 1 of 1. This was like $16 shipped. So it's got the sticker, but then it's also, it looks like it has, I don't know if that's like a coating thing or like a sequence thing that they put. But I have many printing plates, and I don't ever remember seeing any kind of machine marking on that. So I don't know if that was it was an error, if it was something exclusive to the set, because I don't know that I have anything else from the set, any other plates. But I'd not seen that before, so that's an interesting little variation to the typical printing plates. And then I went back and forth with this guy through several listings. He had this card originally listed, I think, for like $80, and we ended up settling on like 22 shipped, which is still a little high, but they're splitting hairs at that point. 2013 Topps yellow printing plate of Reggie Wayne. So I gotta get that in a proper top load and everything else, because as you can see in the shipping, these little plastic cases, they may look nice. I'm not a big fan, because as you can see, especially for shipping, they crack. So if you're going to ship stuff in these, just be careful, because they don't have just the ability to flex just a little bit. If they get like stuck on something in a machine somewhere, or there's pressure put on it, it's gonna fracture a lot easier than a top loader. And then the rest until George's box is Huddy stuff. With the variation of 18 before, now this is the version of the 27 of the 2013 Triple Threads Huddy Jumbo jersey. He was supposed to start yesterday and got scratched because of a mild hip strain. So I think he was making a play off the mound on Sunday's game, the Dodgers game against Kershaw, which, by the way, should have been the national game, and shame on ESPN for not putting that one on national TV. But he ended up with, of course, a no decision because the bullpen blows, and so he got a scratch, which, considering how well he's been pitching, overall, I don't mind them skipping a start here and there if it's going to keep him healthy, because my one worry with them and that team is getting guys' innings up. So I'm looking at this from a long-term perspective, and one start in the middle of May is not a big deal. 2003 SP Game Used patch, one of my favorite sets ever for his stuff. The All-Star Patches subset. It's a 3-color with, it looks like 5 breaks here, 30 of 50. Sent me magnetic that scratched to hell. That's why I took the face off it. The seller on this card sent me a message after I won it and paid for it and said, I screwed up on the listing. The price you paid for it was supposed to be the starting bid, and I had a much higher buy it now in mind. Congrats. And I said, well, considering how some of the others have sold, it's not that far off. The only difference is the fact that it's his new jersey number. So this is the on-card auto for 2014 Topps Tribute. It still shows him in a Braves uniform. But it's 17 of 99, which is his new jersey number with the Giants, because I believe Bruce Bochy, the manager, wears 15, so that wasn't going to change. So probably got that for less than what it would have gone if it had gone full term on an auction, but still, the whole premium paid for a particular number thing, I've never been a huge subscriber to that. If I can get it, that's fine, but I'm not going to pay a lot more than fair market. I love that I got this as at the price that I got it, that the seller was reasonable and all. I had the 3-color patch to 9, and this is the 3 of 3 Sapphire from that same oversized mem swatch subset of triple threads. So that's a 3-color 4-break, numbered 3 of 3. And then this seller actually shipped this without a penny sleeve and kind of ticked me off a little bit, but this is the 2005 Donruss Diamond Kings, which is, as you know, one of the more loaded sets ever. And this is the, they have so many different color variations and all. I want to say this is the copper, but I'm not sure. 8 of 10 jersey bat auto. Got that pretty cheap too. So dinged it a little bit for not putting a penny sleeve, just like a star in this, 1 star in the star ratings. But yeah, that's just a basic thing. And then this guy, rbicru7, Ryan. I get a text message. I'm in the car. We're pulling into Sonic for milkshakes, because they're doing a promotion. If you got a Sonic near you, it's half-price milkshakes after 8 o'clock. And Ryan is trying to send me this picture, and I'm like, dude, it's not coming through. It's not coming through. So he ends up having to email it to me. But this card was pulled in his shop. Now he's doing a contest on Sports Card Direct. Head on over to his channel for all the details on that. But as always, rbicru7, the store, the trade nights, the group breaks. He just got in just an epic series of autographed memorabilia. So you want to check out the video for that, because there's some like all-time legendary awesomeness in that. And yeah, definitely worth it. So there is the rbicru7 info for those few of you who watch my videos and not his. Please go subscribe. This is something he just facilitated the deal through his PayPal and worked it out with the customer that bought the pack, box, whatever it was that yielded this card. It's a 2014 Bowman Magenta printing plate. This is the first one of one I have of Huddy in a San Francisco Giants uniform. There we go. So the purchaser, the customer at the store, was gracious in accepting the price that I offered, not letting it hit eBay and God knows what happens. And Ryan, as always, is awesome for handling that. He's handled some COMC deals for me where he's been able to use his status in that community and the money that he's made selling on that site in their credit. I'll look for things, he'll make the offers for me, we coordinate a full purchase, and I've paid him in PayPal to kind of get around their whole credit system, which I still think is a little fugazi, but it is what it is. So Ryan, thank you very much, sir, as always. And then finally, this monster, and this is why this video is probably going to take so long, George from eBay, yet again, blowing it up. Cards You Crave just got finished with a contest for him, and thank you for everything, Tom. You're the best. Well, I appreciate that, sir. I think you're pretty awesome yourself. This was supposed to be a one-card purchase, and this box showed up. Just in the supplies and the postage alone, we're talking about like $20 that he spent. So this is highly unnecessary, very much appreciated. So I'll start with this. This whole box here, because I got home late last night and didn't feel like making a video right then, so I kind of breezed through this a little bit. This whole box right here is all round 2 base. So a bunch of the base that I had from him before I made into sets, and then I used and sprinkled into people's packages as extras to fill out the boxes. Just because I figured people appreciate it. Maybe there's PC players, maybe guys have half-finished sets themselves. Nobody specifically asked for anything, so I just kind of put a medley of stuff. 1 or 2 guys that I knew for sure collected a specific fighter, like Poirier 420. I made sure I put some different Dustin Poirier base. DeLorean fan 81 Ryan, I knew he had mentioned Houston Alexander, so I made sure that the round 2 Houston Alexander base was in there. I think he actually won a round 2 set, so he ended up with an extra just for the PC. So then there's this whole series of these smaller Ultra Pro boxes with a whole bunch of insert cards in these all brand new top loaders. And we're going to start off this whole first segment here. This is all round 2 thick silver parallels, all to 188. John Fitch, I'm not going to show them all. Sozinski versus Prim, Rashad, Roger Huerta, Matt Serra, Lawler against Kingsbury, Cole Miller, Macenzio McFedris. Here's another Houston Alexander. So I'll try to remember to put that aside for you, Ryan. Kingsbury, Lawler, Herman, Gona versus Hardy, Amir Sadala. This is a really nice one, Randy Couture. Kevin Burns, Carniero, Patrick Cote, Elliot Marshall versus Jules Bruchez. So these are all the thick parallels from those round 2 packs numbered to 188. And I believe there might be a few more sprinkled in here. Nope, that was it. So top loaders, and then he put a few cards here together, so bear with me. We've got some Finest Moments from 2013 Finest, which may turn out to be the last year of UFC Finest. Hamill, Jimmo Vasquez, I didn't break any of this stuff, so I hadn't seen any of these subsets. We got John Jones, which would be PC. And then we got blue parallels of Demetrius Johnson, Rich Franklin, and John Dotson, all to 188. And then got a whole bunch of different refractors here. Got an Ellenberger out of 2011 to 888. Got Nathan Diaz, not Nate Diaz, Nathan Diaz. This is a knockout photo finish subset. It's a tap out parallel to 88. What up, Adam? Alessio Sakara to 888. Nate Marquardt to 388. Gray Maynard Gold to 88. Showtime Anthony Pettis to 288. Jorge Santiago to 888. Damasio Page to 388. Got more of the Finest Moments blue. We've got a Henan Barao to 188. Cain Velasquez, 2 of those to 188. And a Spider Silva to 188. And then I'm going through these in the order that I saw them, and when I saw these, I couldn't believe it. Also out of those same blue subsets, we got the Rousey to 188, which is major PC, the Finest Moments 188, and then I had been banting about picking one of these up, some variation. This is the Valor Hart parallel to 88 of Rousey. This is a really nice looking subset. I'd seen these before, but I hadn't seen these in person. And in person, they're really impressive. So, yeah, and I'm going to end up saying thank you about 100 times in this video, but thank you, sir. All right. Next little mini box, we got a John Jones. These are all going to be blue Finest 2013 to 188. Jones, Philippou, Seaver, Kung Lee, Bosch, Bigfoot, Carriaso, Corsani, Zingano, Asunciao, Lombard, Miller, Minotauro Nogueira, Spider, Musasi, Brown, Perez, Makdessi, Koscheck. By the way, anybody see that Matt Brown fight against Silva? That was brilliant. Johnny Hendricks, Mark Munoz, unfortunately, about to punch Chris Leben in the face. Max Holloway, Vinny Magalhaes, Jimmy Manoa. So that Jones is definitely PC. More blues. You got Misha Tate, Matt Hamill, JDS, Cormier, Mendez, Caraway, Maya, Nelson, Sonnen, Mir. What up, Adam? Rory McDonald, Jose Aldo, Demetrius Johnson. Now we're getting into some more of these Valors here, different variations. So you got Bones Jones to 188. Strength. Throwing that elbow. Strength Overeem to 188. Rashad to 188. Vasquez, Condit, and Faber all to 188. Got Nate Diaz to 188. 2 different Rorys to 188. Struve to 188. And we've got Hart to 88 of Jones. Melendez. And then a green Glory, Ian McCall, numbered 6 of 8. So I got like a very minimal little, whenever I can get something of Ian McCall PC, so definitely hanging on to that. And then just the actual subset without any of the variations, Shogun and Cormier. And we've got, these are all gold refractors from that same Finest set of Dennis Seaver, Tim Bosch, Anthony Pettis, Corsani, Tehuna, Verdum, Bader, Dodson, Condit, 2 of those, Bendo, Serafini, Koscheck, Sanchez, Munoz, Holloway, Jorgensen, Belfort, Wineland, and definitely for the PC, the Clay Guida with that awesome mustache. And And one more box like this, some more refractors, a couple of Cain Velasquez out of 2012. Then from 2011, and Antonio Ruggiero Nogueira to 88. Demetrius Johnson to 388. Damian Maia to 888. Kane Finest Moments to 388. Jorgensen to 388. Shogun to 288. Frankie Edgar Finest Atomic Refractor. Damasio Page to 888. Dan Hardy from that same Atomic Refractor subset. Anthony Johnson to 888. Martin Campman to 388. Frank Mir to 888. Hamill, Struve, Marquardt, Krokop, all to 888. Wineland to 388. Bonner to 888. Finest Moments Spider to 388. And Rich Franklin out of 888. So those are just the extras with the inserts that he threw in. And then there were two extra hits along with the actual card that I ordered. And they wrote thank you on a little sleeve here. We've got the set that I'm personally a fan of. Y'all know because I put that article out on Panini's website. 2008 Americana Series 2 Ring Kings Carl the Heat Parisian. This is the cut auto. So I have the regular version, but I do not have the cut. And the cut is I like that subset. I know I've got the Jardine and I've got the Mayhem from that. So this is a very nice upgrade of this one for me. So thank you very much. A long time ago, 3 years ago, I had almost bought an auto of this person and decided against it because I was trying to budget myself at that particular show. And I'm glad that I didn't, because this is definitely an upgrade to that. 2010 UFC, so it's round 4. This is the Onyx Black Parallel First Auto 86 of 88 of Shondella Powell. So one of the ring girls. And that will make sense when you see the actual card that started all of this. Round 2 auto of Ariane Celeste. So hot. Okay. So that's one that I've again offered at autos of hers in the past and never been able to work out deals for them, and he just happened to put one up. So he's got George has about half a dozen cards ending soon now. Some very low numbered and some BGS graded stuff, including a Kimbo Tough auto. There's a round 4 Sarah red to 8. 2010 Leaf purple Josh Thompson to 25 that I believe is graded, just to name a few. I think there was a Dan Hardy in there as well. So definitely add him to your favorite sellers list. Check his stuff on a regular basis. He managed to move the Matt Brown 2013 Finest Superfractor Auto recently, which is a huge card. He's had some Ronda Rousey stuff that's gone at some pretty reasonable prices. So definitely hit him up. You can just send him a message. Hi, referred to you by Tom from the videos. I am looking for blank. Insert fighter name, set name, whatever else, and see if he's got it. But just let him know that you're referred by me, and he'll treat you accordingly. So George, again, can't believe this. You're the man. Don't know what else I can say other than a big hearty thank you. And yeah, that would be about it. So I want to thank George, Cards You Crave, and rbicru7 Ryan. You guys are awesome. Alright, YouTube. Peace.